but he hasn't returned to the Savoy. She says she'll ring if she hears anything.
Was there anything prepared on Holt in the way of obituary?
No, Frank didn't believe it.
Well, we'd better carry something of this edition. You'll have to write it, Ted.
All right.
I'll send you down a quote to put on the end. And find a photo, will you? An unsmiling one, I think.
Yes, I have one. What are you going to do about Dick's Shandong story?
I don't know. I want to think about that for a while. We've got time. I'll be staying on to see the first edition away. Let me see the obit as soon as you've done it.
Right? Where the hell do you start?
Do you think it had anything to do with that story?
I don't know. It could have been the straw that broke his back. You know, 50 is an odd age for a man. It's when he begins to see the end of the road instead of another hopeful bend. Vietnam certainly had a bad effect on Dick. I could see it in his face when he came back.
How?
I don't know. It was the face of a man who was flinching inwardly all the time. It made him look, I don't know, fragile.
Which isn't a word you'd think of applying to Dick Holt.
No.
If it had anything to do with that story, Frank must be...
Desperate.
No, it's too tame. We've got to hit them. We've got to stir them up a bit. There's far too many Labour MPs who would like to forget why they were elected.
The war's an escape for a lot of people, Di.
That's exactly what I'm talking about. It's a bloody escape from politics for some of them. They'd soon think differently if they had to drive a tank on the Russian front. You'll fly a bomber over Germany like your brother here.
You can hardly blame them.
Well, I do blame them. The war's becoming an end in itself. It's far too easy to get immersed in the problems of winning it and forget why we are fighting it. We're around the corner. We're going to win. There's no doubt about that now. Jerry's on the run for the first time in Africa, and Stalingrad will hold. You mark my words. No. We've got to turn people's minds towards the peace. What kind of Britain do we want? And what kind of Britain does he want?
Well, Gordon, what kind of Britain do you want?
Hell, I don't know. Something better than we've had before, I suppose.
You see?
Yeah.
We've got to start explaining, man, all over again. I mean, there's far too much soft peddling and soft soaping in the party since we had this coalition. It's time we let the people know it's not going to go on forever. Especially those Labour MPs in the government. I mean, sooner or later, we're going to have to kick Churchill out. And we're going to have to be strong.
What about winning the peace?
That's bloody good, boy. Oh, I like that. That's exactly what we're going to do. We're going to win the peace. Good. In fact, if you don't mind, I think I'll use that in the debate tomorrow.
You steal all my best lines, Di.
Don't you be so cheeky. You had enough off me to last you a lifetime. Now, I suggest we take the line that we're not fighting this war to preserve capitalism, to return the world to mass unemployment, poverty, slums. We are fighting for a fair and just society, for a people's Britain. And that means socialism. And those Labour MPs in the government had better remember it.
Hammer it home in the constituencies and in the House of Commons at every conceivable opportunity. Yes, I'll get that worked out. We better run. We're going to the Palladium tonight to see Tommy Trinder.
You lucky people.
Then we're going for a booze-up afterwards.
When you go back off leave, what?
Well, I've got till Friday.
Well, you heard any more about your call-up?
No.
Oh, well, never mind. We can't all carry a gun. But we are fighting for them when they get back.
That's
And
what I
just
keep
as
telling
important.
myself, Di, but it gets a bit difficult when you've got a kid brother who keeps coming home covered in glory.
Rubbish. If they'd fed and clothed you properly when you were a boy, you wouldn't have contracted tuberculosis, would you?
Thank you, Di. You're a good man to know.
Yeah.
Come on, kid.
Get out! Yo.
Hello, Frank.
Penny. Good God. How are you?
Fine. And you?
Oh, I'm sorry. This is my kid brother, Gordon. He's home on leave. This is Penny Johnson, an old friend of mine.
Hello. Oh, Brenda, Gordon, Frank. How's Helen?
Oh, I haven't seen Helen since just before the war. Well, you look great in uniform.
Thanks. It's nice to see you again.
Where are you stationed?
The Admiralty?
Can I call you sometime?
Whitehall 6529. Extension 23.
Fine. Well, it'll be in a couple of days.
Bye.
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 Come on.
Hang on while I draw the blackout. Okay?
It's nice.
Yeah, I shared it with a friend of mine, Dick Holt. He's war correspondent with the 8th. You like a drink?
Thanks, I've had enough.
Sure.
Yeah. It's a nice meal. Smashing evening. I can't stay long.
Well, sit down anyway. Make me nervous standing there in that uniform.
You're so touchy about it.
Oh, it's bad enough having a brother in the services, let alone going out with a girl.
You're quite well known now, aren't you?
Am I?
Well, your name's anathema in the mess, if that's anything to go by.
Didn't realize they read Vanguard at the Admiralty.
I do. Buy it every week. They're beginning to have doubts about my security.
Not surprised.
Tell everyone I knew you once. And that you were very nice.
You could tell them that I loved you once, too. And that I never stopped. I meant that.
And I've never stopped hating myself for what I did to you.
It never happened. It never happened.
What made me believe it, Frank?
Never happened. It never happened. It never happened. It never happened.
Well, you tell Attlee he may have entered into a coalition with the Tory party, but Vanguard hasn't. Not the Labour Party either. Huh. Balls. We'll say what we think is right for the British people. No, we won't stop attacking Churchill. We'll attack him every time he steps out of line. That's what we're here for. Well, you tell him that. Oh, hello. No, I'm sorry. No, I just had the Labour Party whip on the phone telling me I'm rocking the boat. No, Vanguard, anyway. Can the Admiralty spare you tonight? Good. In that case, you can practice being a wife and cook me dinner. I think it's on the mantelpiece. Yeah, I haven't got any coupons left. All right. We'll see you about 7. Bye-bye. Madge! Get that back down to the printers. And can you see if you can get Di on the phone? He should be at the house. Try the bar. Hello, Michael. You're a bit off your beat, aren't you? Sorry, Madge, Madge, elder brother.
Hello.
You come for your early copy of Vanguard?
No. It's Gordon. Mum's just had a telegram from the Air Ministry. He's been reported missing over Germany.
Has anybody been on from his section?
Not yet. Do you think you could find something out?
Yeah. I'll call Tommy Clark. He's Air Ministry press liaison. Oh, Christ.
How long do you reckon it'll take?
Well, if he knows anything, it should be within an hour.
Okay, well, I'll be at the station, eh?
How's Mum taking it?
Pretty bad. Auntie Rita's with her, but...
Hey, could have bailed out.
Yeah.
How's Grace?
Oh, she's fine. Let me know as soon as you hear anything, will you?
I don't want to sleep.
Mum. You've got to sleep, love. Come on, you've just got to try and bear it.
You bear it. You see what it's like when they take yours. You haven't had that yet, have you? You've got that to come. Oh, God! God! God, let it come!
Come on, now get hold of yourself. Don't
Let her
cry.
cry. If it doesn't help, keep it. Come on now, come on. Have a good crying. You take the tablet, the touch.
I don't want to. I don't want to. I don't want
So many young boys. I saw it all in the last war, and that was only 20 years ago.
We'll make the juries pay this time. Once and for all.
They said the last one was the war to end all wars. Now they're saying it about this one.
There'll always be wars. You'll never stop them.
People can stop it if they want to. They have more power than they think. One day they'll realize it. And when they do, we'll wipe away centuries of robbery and theft. That's what it's been up till now. I just wish my brother could have been here to see it. I promise him I will work for it every day of my life.
general election. So far, the results have been declared for 254 constituencies. Of these, the government parties hold 72 seats, and the opposition parties hold 182.
Well, looks like you and your lot are in and me and my lot are out.
That's right.
I can't imagine what my old man must be feeling right now.
Bringing his fleet up the Thames and shelling Transport House, I should think.
No, he wouldn't do that. He's a good man, sir.
I can vouch for that. When we got married, I said, Dad, you're not losing a daughter, you're gaining a son. And he said, piss off. Who told you?
Liar.
The party gains
He's been very nice to us. And Frank's been very civilized, considering he's such a barbarian at heart.
Get her. You happy?
National gains none.
She's a good girl.
Losses 1.
I thought you were talking about the election. What about
None. Losses
Hang on.
Labour gains 87, losses none.
Oh,
Liberal
we have done
gains
it.
1,
I wouldn't have
losses
believed it possible, but we've bloody well gone and done it.
ILP
You know,
gains
I was
1,
right.
Losses 1.
that Gestapo speech of Churchill's lost the Tories out a lot of votes?
Gains none.
I mean,
Losses
how
1.
could he have been so out of touch with the British people?
here's to the lads who didn't come back to vote. Here's to young Gordon. We keep faith with him, right?
We keep faith.
Right.
I'll try that too.
Hello? I'm sorry, you're going to have to speak up a bit. We've got a party going on. Put him on! It's Di!
Hey, Di!
Hello, Di!
Hello, Di!
They're all here. Congratulations. Yeah, well, yours was a foregone conclusion, but what about the rest of the country? It's a clean sweep. Yeah. When are you going to be back in London? Well, that's all right. You're not exactly indispensable to the running of Vanguard, you know. All right, I won't be cheeky. Yeah. Yeah, I'll do that. Okay, bye-bye. See you Thursday.
Bye-bye, Di.
How would you like to write the leader for Vanguard this week? Di won't be here. He's told me to go ahead.
Oh, why don't you do it?
Hang on. Shh.
Herbert Morrison, Labour, 37,361. Lieutenant Colonel Powell, Conservative, 22,100.
Winds are here again. The sky above is blue again. La 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 la. Happy days are here again.
Listen, I'm going to be a bit busy this week, and who better to celebrate the coming of a Labour majority than yourself?
La la la.
He's up.
Well,
Yeah, it's fine, Dick.
but
I said a celebration, not a funeral.
what's wrong with it?
It is conceivable that given time, luck, and judgment, a Labour administration might lay the foundations for social justice in an egalitarian society. That would require something of a revolution. But there are no conspicuous revolutionaries among the present leadership, and none is likely to emerge while a Labour administration is enjoying the fruits of a democratic victory.
Say, the boy's got style.
I'm not arguing about the style. I just think it strikes a wrong note at this particular moment.
I think this particular moment needs sober assessment, not a lot of backslapping.
Dick, when this reaches the newsstands, they'll only just have had time to form a cabinet.
Good. Let's have them looking over their shoulders right from the start.
Look, for the next 5 years, 90% of the British press is going to be tearing them apart and putting the worst possible light on everything they do. They must have support from somewhere.
And they'll get it, provided they don't betray the trust that's been placed in them. Look, Frank, in my opinion, the leadership is made up of politicians who do not understand the opportunity the people have offered them. I think it's full of a lot of frightened men.
Like Di.
But we don't even know if he'll be in the cabinet, do we? If they do offer him a post, I guess it'll be the worst one of the lot.
Housing.
Right. So he can fall flat on his face and get kicked out. We should know that soon.
No. I'm going to have to rephrase it here and there. Oh, for Christ's sake.
I get rewritten occasionally at the News Chronicle, but they pay the piper so they can call the tune. But I'm damned if I'm going to get rewritten in this office.
All right. All right. We'll run it as it stands. If you can stick it together. You stick it.
It's better than that gnat's piss I've just had over at number 10. Housing.
What did I tell you?
So who got what?
Oh, Ernie Bevan's got the Foreign Office, of course. Hugh Dalton's in number 11. Where's the rest of them there? But keep it under your hats till after the 6 o'clock news, all right?
Not exactly what you wanted, Di, was it?
Not exactly, boy, no.
You have to make your own bricks.
They gave me a spade and told me to go out and dig my political grave. Well, we'll see.
Well, you're in the cabinet, that's something. How do we stand at Vanguard now? I mean, if we don't like what you're doing, are we to say so?
Now, you listen to me, boy. If ever I let our people down, if ever I seem to betray the faith that won us this victory, I want Vanguard to open fire and let me have it with both barrels full in the face. Now, do you understand?
We will shoot to kill, Di.
No. You will shoot to kill. I'm resigning as editor and putting you in the chair. And we'll have no argy-bargy about the salary. You'll get what I get and like it. Agreed?
Agreed. On one condition.
Oh, dear. What?
You buy the wine at Elvino's. Fine. Get that down and tell him to keep the diary open until tomorrow morning in case we get news of the vote in the UN.
Vanguard? Yes, he is. Who's that? It's Guy Wall.
The staff.
Frank Clancy.
Clancy? This is Guy Wall. We've never met. Can you come to my office for a drink this evening about 6?
Yes, just a moment. I'll see if I'm free. Yes, that seems to be all right. Can you give me some idea of what it's about?
Offering you a job, of course. See you at 6 then. He's coming. I'll see him in my office. You can join us later.
Now, what time do you call this?
I'm sorry, I forgot.
Well, that's nice.
Hello, Mum.
It always happens on press day.
No, it was nothing to do with that. How is the most beautiful aunt in Britain? No, Guy Wall rang. Asked me to go and see him.
Who's Guy Wall?
He's chairman of the Daily Star. What did he want?
Wanted to offer me a job.
What, on that Labour rag?
You think it is a Labour paper, do you?
I most certainly do.
Sweetheart.
Just be careful with it, will you, Frank?
Beautiful girl. Oh, you're not going to cry
Why
now.
can't you get yourself a job on something nice, like the Daily Telegraph? Will you take it?
I don't know. Well, Mum, how have you been?
Well, why don't you come over more often and find out?
All right. What about Sunday lunch?
If you've nothing better to do.
On one condition. You make me bread pudding.
Well, I might, if you behave yourself.
I need building up, Mum. All I get here is boiled egg and salad.
I'm getting home to get your father's supper.
Sounds like a good job, Frank.
Yes, it is.
Then I should take it. We've all got to make our way in the world. Bye, Penny. Thanks for the tea. Bye,
Penny, what about these cups?
Oh,
Look, you
don't
can't
leave
have
them
to
at
say
the
them
plate.
It'll take me 2 minutes to get to my train.
I'll get you a taxi.
What's the matter with the buses? They stopped running? I'll see you Sunday. See you Sunday. Bye-bye, Mum. Come on, darling. Oh, she's been
Come on.
such a good girl.
Come and say bye-bye
Come
to
and
your
see your Nana. Oh, she's a beautiful girl. Bye-bye.
Go on, we'll see you on
See
Sunday.
you. Bye-bye. Bye-bye, sweetheart. See you. Bye-bye. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. God bless.
Yes.
he like then, Guy Ward?
Smaller than I expected, but exuding power and self-confidence.
You were impressed?
Runs the biggest paper in the country.
What did he offer you?
Political editor.
What politics is there in the Daily Star, for goodness sake?
Not much at the moment. Come on. That is why he wants me.
Such a shop girl's newspaper, Frank.
Oh, don't be such a snob. What's a shop girl? Some second-class human being? Point is, the Star sells 6 million copies. Vanguard sells 80,000. Think of what that could mean to the left wing of the movement.
I don't believe Guy Wall has got the slightest interest in the left wing of the movement.
He's very shrewd. He's an opportunist. When he saw which way the wind was blowing in 45, he flung the weight of the Star behind the Labour Party.
For how long?
Well, he can't do a political somersault now. Not for a long time. And he's promised me complete freedom as political commentator. No censorship.
What's he offering you?
2,000 a year. 15 quid a week expenses. The expenses are as much as I get in salary at Vanguard.
That salary, he won't have to censor you, will he? You'll censor yourself.
Now, what's that supposed to mean?
People get used to a certain kind of income. They don't like losing it. They start smoothing out the rough edges so as not to give offense.
You don't have much faith in me, do you?
Would you accept it?
I said I'd think it over.
But you've already accepted, haven't you?
Oh, good God, I'm a journalist. I have to go as far in my profession as I can.
At any price?
No, not at any price. Oh, be reasonable. We live in a house in Belgravia. Who paid for it? Daddy. Couldn't even afford to run it on what I earn if Daddy didn't make you an allowance.
What difference does that make?
Well, it makes a difference to me.
What will Dick say?
He'll probably think I've sold out, but he won't say it. Damn it, he works the News Chronicle. He's got no conscience about the salary he gets. All the same, I wish he was here. Not in Palestine.
I'd better put Deirdre to bed.
Come here. Would you really be very unhappy if I took it?
Not if it doesn't change you. Come on, little one. Oh, yes, it's way past your bedtime, isn't it?
Night, night, sweetheart.
Say good night.
My objections are basically political, Guy.
I can't accept your objections to it, Frank. I like the idea.
Whichever way you do this series, it'll turn out to be good Tory propaganda.
It doesn't have to be. The Ministry of Housing
You
stated
do a
quite
series called The Dark Side of Britain, right? You draw a grim, detailed picture of the slums of Liverpool, Glasgow, Cardiff.
Fine, you say here and there that it's a legacy of 50 years of neglect.
But the point is, the people you are really attacking aren't in office, so the mud won't stick on them.
I thought our slogan was let the people know.
Oh, I'll believe in letting the people know, sir.
But not about Dio-in.
You are gunning for the only administration that has cared a fig for the real people of this country.
We're not gunning for them.
Look, Frank, it's right up your street. All you've got to do is get a good photographer, a secretary, you go and probe the black spots just as you did on the series about old people.
We'll do it properly, Frank. We'll hit the idea that statistics are the real criminals. They become the sole measure of human well-being. We'll contrast the cold impersonality of Whitehall reports with the living human stories. Life as it is lived. It's us telling the government.
Let someone else do it.
Look, it's the sort of thing you've been doing for the past 2 years, and if I may say so, magnificently.
I've known strong men who cried when they read that stuff.
Besides, I want it done, Frank. I mean, they're hitting us now. They're bored with us. We're not new anymore. They're looking for an end to the Labour administration.
Well, they're not entirely wrong, Di. I mean, let's face it. More could have come to you at housing and less been spent on defence. You've said so yourself. The series could put more power to your elbow.
Can you persuade them to drop the idea?
No. I've tried. It's Cook. It's his idea. Easy to see through.
You think he wants to persuade Wall to ditch the Labour Party, eh?
Wants to persuade Wall to ditch me, more like it. Sees me as some sort of threat.
Are you?
Well, obviously I want his chair, but I'm not going to cut his throat to get it. I want to swing the star solidly behind the Labour Party instead of having it limp along behind all the time.
Well, if you want me to persuade Wall to kill it, he and I are on good, strong drinking terms.
No. That wouldn't look good. Besides, it might trigger a Clancy goes or I go war with Cook, and I'm not ready for that yet.
You think you might lose, eh?
Wall's a shrewd cookie, but he's not 100% sure all the time. He built the star out of sex, crime, and babies' bottoms when he discovered that the female population of this country was as hooked on those as he is, though for different reasons. He brought me in as political commentator when he smelt politics in the air, and I proved him right. Quoted all over the foreign press. Circulation's gone up and up. My mug's getting almost as famous as yours. But periodically, like the Earth's axis, he starts to wobble. I don't want to provoke him when he's in the middle of a wobble. On the other hand, if you think it really will harm us...
Who knows what really harms us?
Disenchanted, Di? With power?
No. Just with the people you have to share it with. When I listen to them in a cabinet meeting, mumbling on about defense and the mines, I sometimes wonder what all the fighting and the struggle has been about these last 50 years. Still, if the cause of socialism is going to be decided by a few fact-finding articles, I've been in the wrong fight all my life. Go on. You publish and be damned. Isn't that what you say in Fleet Street?
Some of us.
Let the people know. Well, you let them know that we've got nothing to hide. Look, I must go. I tell you what, Frank, you let me know when you're ready and I'll give you all the facts.
Thank you, Di.
And maybe a few good quotes. Bye-bye, Benny.
Bye, Di.
Ooh, don't get up. Don't get up.
Thank you for coming.
I'll find my own way out.
Okay. Good night.
You're going to do it then?
Yes.
You think you should?
Well, I'm happy enough I've cleared it with Di.
You put him on the spot in a way. Don't you think you ought to fight Guy Wall over it? Threaten to resign?
No, it's not important enough to resign over. Besides, I don't think Wall's going to last much longer. He's being jostled by one Marcus Selby.
Who's he?
Financial wizard. Ex-Sunday school teacher, stock manipulator. Just bought himself enough shares in the Star to start throwing his weight around. There's going to be some rough and tumble before long, I can feel it.
When are you leaving?
Sunday. Oh. Letter from Dick. Dark side of Britain, 3. Inkerman Street. A cul-de-sac leading nowhere. A hovel dignified by the number...
14.
14. A room, which is the home of Mr. and Mrs. Price and their 4 children, citizens of Great Britain in this year of 1950, and members of a forgotten race. Forgotten by a Labour Party that still puts guns above the welfare of its people.
You said that before.
Yeah, well, I'll say it again. You can rephrase it if you like. Forgotten by the wealthy, who spend more on their annual holiday than it would take to buy Mr. and Mrs. Price a house.
Hello.
Hello, Frank. It's Penny.
Hello, darling.
Your mother's had a stroke.
What?
Michael just phoned. He asked me to call you.
How bad is it?
She's in a coma, darling. Michael thinks you have to get back as soon as possible.
Yes, I'll get the first train out in the morning. Tell him to get a brain surgeon. I'll pay.
I caught her with a knife. It was an accident, wasn't it, Kate? I'll make it up to you, Kate. You know I will. He goes to a new school next week. A posh one. Jim got him in. He wears a uniform and everything.
That came in 5 minutes ago. Ted's got in a bit of a flap.
All right, later. Help yourself to a drink.
No, thank you.
Cigarette?
Thank you.
Now, how would you like to sit in this room as one of the directors of Star Enterprises? Well?
Why me? Why not Sam?
I need you both. Sam's already accepted.
Guy, I'm sorry. You've got a full complement of directors, surely?
No. 2 resigned today. Taylor through ill health, and Fox is selling up and going to Australia. They were both my men.
Ah. Selby.
He loathes my guts. And that's a euphemism for the way I feel about his. He's going to try and maneuver me out of the chair, I know it.
Well, how's the board divided now?
With Fox and Taylor going, it's 5-2 in favour of Selby. But with you and Sam on the board, it would be 5-4.
Yes, and surely he can still vote you out.
He needs 2/3 for that, and that's 6. Look, Frank, cards on the table. Sam's going to have to retire soon. He's getting on. You can take over the editorship of the Star when he goes.
What makes you think I can do Sam's job?
You're getting no bloody compliments out of me. Do you want the hot seat or don't you?
Well, won't Selby block our appointment to the board?
He can't. According to the rules, which he probably hasn't looked at, when a director resigns, the chairman can appoint someone in his place. That's you and Sam. What do you say?
Yes. I'll take a seat on the board.
I thought you would. Just give me time and I'll fix that canting Sunday school teacher once and for all.
Frank? You've got a visitor.
Frank?
Marcus.
Oh, I was just on my way home from the club. I hope I'm not disturbing you.
No, of course not. Can I get you a
No,
drink?
thank you. I don't touch it.
Well, I've got lots to do in the kitchen.
Of course. Charming woman, your wife. Strauss.
Yes, I like Strauss.
We've got something in common.
Yes, sit down.
I won't stay, Frank, no. I got Wall's appointments to the board 2 days ago, Frank. And I've been, thinking about them ever since.
Do you object?
I've always admired you, Frank. I think you could be an asset to the board. My one doubt about you is your devoted admiration for Guy Wall. You're going to back him, aren't you?
Why not?
He's over the hill, Frank. And if you're half the journalist I think you are, you know it already. Oh, he built the Star from nothing before the war. I don't deny that. There's a new mood in the country. The post-war period's over. People have matured. They're more adult than Guy Wall gives them credit for. Or Sam Cooke, come to that.
Are you trying to novel me, Marcus?
What did he offer you? Sam Cooke's job when he retires? You could have it now if you wanted. And I think you do. Badly. Oh, I don't blame you for that. Talent without ambition is like a good car without an engine. Pretty but useless. I mean, do you really want to wait 4 years before you sit in the editor's chair?
The knives are really out, aren't they?
Don't be overdramatic. We're discussing the future policy of a great newspaper. We can't avoid personalities. I want to raise this paper a notch or two. I think people are ready for it. I don't think Guy Wall or Sam Cooke can do it or will even want to try. I think you could.
What about Sam Cooke? Does he get chopped too?
I'll offer him the reorganization of our syndication department. He'll accept it. The offer will look like a reprieve. I have 4 directors in my pocket, Frank. I need one more.
I don't know, Frank. It's a rough game. The only trouble with being at the top is there's only one way you can go.
Look, Dick, I want that editor's chair. Now, that is natural, isn't it?
What about Guy Wall?
Guy Wall put me on the board for his benefit, not mine. He'd have me off it like a shot if it suited him.
I won't argue with that.
Dick, it's a jungle. You know it's a jungle. You can't survive behaving like a domestic cat.
The smell of Warren buildings follows you everywhere, doesn't it?
What's that supposed to mean?
Means you never stop trying to run away from it.
If I do take the job at the Star, editor's chair, would you come over from the Chronicle? You can name your own job.
Could I do the knitting patterns? There's nothing for me, mate. Well, there's only one thing I'd really like to do now.
What?
Edit Vanguard.
Why?
Well, I just think that I've reached the stage now when I could do with a voice of my own.
You'd give up working for a national daily for a £15 a week desk job?
£30 a week desk job. It's 6 years since you were there, you know. It's called inflation.
You want me to talk to Di about it?
No. I've talked to him. He'd wear it, but Stratton's in the chair now and he won't. I'm not reliable enough.
Motion confirming the appointment of Frank Clancy and Sam Cooke to the board of directors.
That's not needed, is it? I mean, the chairman has the right to appoint. That's accepted.
You can object on the grounds of mental or moral incompetence, Marcus. No objections. Sam, Frank, welcome to the board.
Thank you.
And now let's move on to the next little item. Motion calling on the chairman, that's me, I believe, to resign. You need at least 6 votes, Marcus. Go ahead.
Well, I'm not going to waste the time of this meeting listing all the missed opportunities for the Star over the last few years. They're known to every one of us. We've watched the Star's share of the total market fall and others rise. Under the chairman and his eccentric tastes, we've become out of touch with the British people. Star readers don't want a paper committed to the Labour Party. Those that do read the Herald. What our readers want is a voice of independence. Left-looking, but independent.
Perhaps you'd like us to throw our weight behind the Salvation Army.
I would like to make just one other point. In my opinion, the chairman's personal, sexual tastes have made the Star a sordid Fleet Street joke. At least one small photographic agency is now to be thriving on the business of supplying the Star with photos of babies' bottoms.
Babies' bottoms sell newspapers, and that's something I know.
Most of which end up in the chairman's own private collection.
Lies. Slander and distortion.
Well, I have to advise you, sir, that in future the Star will be concentrating on a more elevated portion of the human anatomy, namely the cranium.
I won't lower myself to answer a vicious diatribe of that kind, but I warn you, Selby, you'll be hearing from my solicitors before the day is done.
We'll see. I want to put to this meeting that the time has come to ask the chairman to resign from the chairmanship of this group.
Have you finished?
Yes.
Very well. Let's take a vote. All those in favour of this footling motion, please show. Only 5.
6, I believe.
Bastard! You couldn't wait, could you?
These are our compensation terms. I think you'll find them generous. They're open for acceptance, provided you're out of your office by 3 this afternoon.
That's a bit much, Marcus.
Forget it. I want nothing from you. Nobody owes me anything. Nobody owes a busted press boss a bloody thing.
Well, then, gentlemen, I will take over the chair. Any objections? I'm making a few changes, Sam. I want
Frank, do you know Sam will be back soon?
I'm taking his chair. What's the problem?
Whoa, we're looking for Clancy.
He's the guy with the flash and the tricks and the cash and the tricks that'll help him along.
Whoa, we're looking for Clancy.
He's the guy with the talk and the style and the walk and the girls never leave him alone.
I know too well where I came from, but I ain't too sure where I belong. I made the grade and helped myself, didn't give a damn for no one else. Was all a fight when I played